Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this Jaeger Development Frosty Frontier Fest 2022 end of year stream. Sitting with me on the couch today is Toast, real life Toast. We actually have a Toast, and Florian, of course, whom we all know and love, making up the strongest part of our community team. On today's stream, you do get drops. There are drops. We have a banner available and a melee weapon. You need to watch for 2 hours to get them all. So you people who are here early are probably the most likely to get them. Hey everyone.
Hello. Yes, we actually like had imported toast from the US.
Yeah. Actually imported toast.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So today's stream, we're going to be going through a bunch of stuff. First, we're going to be talking about this Frosty Frontier Fest holiday Monster Bash event. We're also going to be having Mando on the couch a little bit later. We don't really have any agenda for that part of the stream. We're just going to sit and talk with Mando and you in chat. We're also going to be telling you a whole bunch about our Steam sales because we've got 25% off on a bunch of stuff. More on that later. We will also be talking about changes to the creator program, and I touch wood, but we'll be hopefully sending out the first invites later tonight. So that's very exciting. And towards the end, Nez will join us from the I guess shop team, like shop and assets.
Ecom manager.
Ecom manager, but
part of the leadership team.
Leadership team, indeed. But like for you guys who maybe do, I mean, I wouldn't know what ecom was outside of this country. I don't think.
Ecom, is it electronic commerce? I don't know.
Electronic commerce? Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, like everything shop related. Period.
Yeah, there we go. Everything shop related.
Money. Yeah.
Yes. Ness equals money.
So. Yeah, so we're here because we're running a Christmas event, right? So, Flo, why don't you just tell us all about it?
About the event. Yeah, first, I guess, like, hi, everyone who doesn't know me. You introduced me as Flo. Most of you know me as Feralos, actually, the community and player support lead for the Cycle Frontier. And telling about the event, well, I think it's something that we wanted to do for quite some time now. We thought every now and then it's like, oh, let's do a community challenge. Let's try to see what they can achieve in a certain time frame. And yeah, now we did it because it's holiday season. We got some pretty cool rewards from Ness. There we have Ness again. Yeah, it's basically everybody works together. Everybody strives for a common goal. The jolly holiday spirit on Fortuna 3. So
common goal of murder.
Common goal of murder, of keeping the pests under control in that sense. Yeah, I mean, like we all saw the numbers, right? 3 million Striders in 2 weeks. And a lot of players were super confused about this number. And I was like, that's exactly the number that our BI lead basically gave me for that's double the number of what the BI lead gave me for 1 week. So we took numbers from the week before the challenge started and then just doubled them. And that basically means, yeah, it's quite a lot of AI that you folks kill. And it is super surprising because in the end I was like, holy moly, a lot of Jeffs die, a lot of Berthas die, a lot of Striders and Rattlers. I mean, the only thing that doesn't die that often is ticks, but nobody likes ticks anyhow, as we all know.
Yeah, everyone just runs away from them.
And the Leafmen, of course, waiting for the
Yeah, Leaflings are immortal and soon.
Yeah, I saw a lot of players who were intimidated by those numbers, but I think you guys will be surprised how much stuff you murder on a weekly basis.
And if nothing else, I can see Doug in chat saying that Vasco is going to handle 2 million. So yeah, I think we can take that to the bank.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Event done. Good job. But yeah, like one thing that was like a common misconception, or basically like oftentimes, you know, you scan something and it's like, oh yeah, what? I need to kill 3 million Striders? No, you don't. It's the whole community that works together on this thing. And having worked on other games in the past that did similar things, usually communities are quite good when it comes to these challenges, and you can also like increase numbers and challenge them to go even harder on certain things. However, we wanted to keep it very like easy for the beginning, but we already have another like set of challenges planned for the future. we just need to talk about possible rewards. Where NES comes back
comes
into
back in
play.
again.
Like I think the whole motto of the Frosty Frontier Fest 2022 stream is NES.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nez is also responsible for the Twitch drops as well. That's the
Yeah.
only reason we have Twitch drops. So
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
gonna be great to have her on the show.
Everything's
It
being
would be her
carried by
first
Ness.
appearance even.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah.
NES is the goddess of Fortuna.
Yeah. Of Fortuna assets at least.
NES absolute champ.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely Rumble. And yeah, we see Rumble later in the stream.
Talking of rewards, what are the rewards for this event?
A gingerbread cookie Rattler weapon charm. Yes, Rattler.
Stratler.
It's Stratler.
Rattler. And a Christmas wrapping coating for your guns.
Yes.
And it's a new one, so it's not one that you can buy in the shop or something.
there's-
So it's exclusive rewards for the
Yeah,
challenge.
there's one in the shop, but this one looks quite a bit different.
Yes.
So
And now everybody will be like, oh, we get Christmas stuff. Why don't we get it during Christmas? Well, that's because we can only give it out early next year with the next patch, basically.
Yeah.
Or maybe a little bit before that, but let's see.
But also we have given out some stuff today.
Yeah, true. We
Is
sent
this confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. I saw that Masa sent around the emails and the codes, and they work. And we already had prospectors sharing their codes in Discord. So yeah, you
Yeah.
got some new fancy items. For example, the singing spaceman, who was part of the Miracle Over Neptune. In case you don't know what the Miracle Over Neptune is, go onto our website, click on news and stuff, and just like click on load more.
If you
Load
think
more.
you're getting away with that, we're going to come back and revisit this very soon.
We can also open it. I can read the story. Just give me a Santa beard, and then I put on my Santa voice.
We have the technology. We
well, you breezed past the advocate skin, which is like one of the coolest advocate skins we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was a third item in there that I forgot about. I think it was tokens, right? Insurance tokens.
I think so, yeah.
Ness is nodding in the background. See,
Yes,
Ness
Ness
knows
is-
everything.
Yeah, so the email's already gone. That was for people who are signed up to our newsletter, of course.
Yes.
So if you weren't already signed up to our newsletter, then you should go and do that now. You won't get anything this time around, but you'll get something next time. So head over to our website, thecycle.game, sign up to the newsletter.
And remember, you can grab codes from other players because every player got a code for themselves and 2 codes for friends. So in theory, you can also just like try to grab it from another player.
Word on
But
the street is that the Fortuna's favored creators may also get some extra codes as well. So there might be
Ooh.
other channels to get codes.
They're truly favored by
Truly.
Fortuna.
By Fortuna, yeah.
Fortuna equal Ness confirmed.
Yeah. So just Striders, right? 3 million. Was that the only thing we had up for grabs when we were looking at it? Was there any other like?
No. They needed to kill they basically need to kill all 5 monsters that we have, right?
Okay.
So Striders, Rattlers, Jeffs, Crushers, and Ticks.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter which version of them, right? So you have the mature Rattler, for example, but the mature Rattler also counts towards the Rattler kills.
And like Jeff and Tropical Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And of course, if anyone kills a leaf man, they get a bonus cosmetic.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and I know a certain person that will definitely try. Yam will definitely try it.
There's always a few. To be fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't threaten my leaf man. It's actually interesting. It's one of the things that I really like that the community recently went into the direction of, instead of calling them leaf men, calling them leaf links.
Hmm.
It fits so much better.
I love that.
Yeah.
I slip sometimes myself, but I think I definitely prefer Leafling.
Yeah.
What is Leave Man?
I think the biggest
sacrilege in this community.
the biggest thing is like hypothetical. How would a leaf man taste?
Yeah,
Leaf
I've
man.
seen this discussion in the Discord so many times because it's both plant and alive.
That could be like a fish.
A fish.
Land fish.
Yeah.
My impression was always would be something like in the direction of like chestnut or something.
Oh, I see that.
Mhm.
I see that. Maybe mushrooms. Could be.
True, like a crunchy mushroom, you know, like a mix of nut and mushroom. So you can't eat them.
I don't know. They kind of look a bit more rubbery to me. I can
Mhm.
imagine like,
Yeah, I imagine they'd be very chewy.
yeah.
They'd probably put up a fight.
And how would foam taste?
We know exactly what kind of player you would be. If Fortuna was real, we'd just have Flo going around it like, Flo, we need you to check out this new planet, Fortuna. I will do this for you.
The big question is, would you try Rattler spit as well?
Oh,
That's got to taste like.
that's very
Yeah.
tangy, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question.
Would I try it?
No, how would it taste?
I definitely think it would taste like vom. Like.
No, I mean like I meant foam.
Oh, foam! I thought you meant the rattler.
No, foam.
Yeah. So, I don't know, foam. I don't. I've got a feeling that it would taste like.
I feel like it just tastes like styrofoam.
No, I'm gonna go for something specific here, and it's like expanding foam that builders use. Don't ever taste that. But I bet it tastes like that.
My guess was always it would taste a bit like toothpaste. And I like a very, very minty toothpaste.
Why would they add mint though?
So
Just in case it
so,
gets in your mouth,
well,
I suppose.
yeah, exactly, and also like it keeps your teeth fresh when you're prospecting. You get foamed, and it's just like I don't need to brush my teeth today because I got foamed earlier. And the ships that carry you from the planet to the station, they also smell always super nice because of that. So it just has advantages.
It's such a small consideration that actually has such a large impact.
Yeah, right.
This
And
is why we take overtime. We have conversations like this. For
Exactly.
hours, Yeah.
yeah, and it's also when you look at the defoaming station, it always like has the station is like a very rundown place in parts, but the defoaming station is such a central area of the station that's just like spreading this like minty goodness into the station.
Are you hungry?
We just ate.
We just ate. Yeah, you should eat.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
that
hungry.
doesn't seem to stop you.
Well, I mean, but I saw something in chat that was actually quite interesting, and they had a very good point. Rattler spit tastes very spicy. That could also be, right? Because it's like so spicy that it starts to burn you. However, I would know the perfect person who would try it because Wayward would try that because it's so spicy.
Yeah, I see that. Totally see that.
What's the next topic, Adam?
No, there is no next topic. We can.
yeah.
We just ramble on.
We can ramble.
There's one
Ramble
thing about the
time.
codes that I actually wanted to mention about the codes that you receive in your email. So you can enter, as it states in, like as it's shown in the email, you can enter one of the codes, but you can't enter the other two codes on your account. If you try that, the codes are marked as used. However, you cannot like give them to someone else or whatever.
Yeah, I see. So like,
Yeah.
if I was to implement a second code,
Absolutely.
it would use it, but I wouldn't get any benefit out of it.
Yeah. And I think also the sending out of the codes process is like a process, right, that takes a bit of time. So as soon as we clicked on send out the emails, it takes a bit until everything's processed, right?
Yeah.
You, from experience.
Yeah,
because-
it goes in waves.
It goes in
It
waves.
usually does
People
like
haven't gotten their codes yet. Yeah.
50,000 at a time or something
Yeah.
like that. So I see a few people are popping codes in the chat as well,
Nice.
including Kev. So I guess we can confirm that that one's a legit one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, chat. We've kind of given the brief skinny on the event. Let's hit us with some questions and stuff. What's the when are we getting merch?
Yeah, what's in the works?
Leafman plushie when?
Leafman.
Get
We
that question all
still
the
have
time.
the freaking amazing Leafman hat downstairs from our art director. We show it off next time.
One of a
Promise.
kind.
Chat.
Yeah,
Promise. Next time we
stream,
show that off.
Floralis. I will get used to.
Well, you can also call me Flo. No worries. No,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
It's because like I called Toast so naturally because I knew you was Toast before I knew you was anything else. But yeah. Faraloo.
Yeah. Oh no, not again. New faction, new weapon. New faction.
I don't know. There's probably definitely more
mob.
questions for Nez later on, I reckon. Bazzy
New-
nerf necessary.
Yeah, Basilisk nerf is something that the team is actually looking into. However, not like a nerf per se. It's more like slight adjustments because in general the current state of balance is quite nice overall. But there are some small adjustments and tunings that we want to do. Is also like some clarifications regarding the mineral scanner. Some, I think, also another small revisit of the shatter gun, if I remember correctly. Right, Toast? There was a tiny bit of stuff that is being looked into, and Other thing that we're looking into to just check, okay, what can we do there is when it comes to the shielded matchmaking.
Yep.
Yeah,
we are looking into more ways for players to earn. You guys know it as trusted status. We're trying to shift the name to shielded matchmaking because we realized trusted status was confusing a lot of you. Because it's more of an alt account deterrent than it doesn't really check if you're a cheater or anything like that. But yeah, we're trying to find more ways for players to earn it to make it more easy for legitimate players to get in. And we're also looking into ways to make it more obvious whether or not you actually are in shielded matchmaking or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can Toast talk louder? I don't know about that, but we can move the mic a little closer.
I am a quiet person.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
true.
put it on your shirt collar. That might
Yeah.
be a little better.
Eat the mic.
Eat it.
It keeps running away from me. That's the problem.
Eat it.
Yeah. Do it live. It's fine.
Yes, that's what we're here for. Other than that, what else is there that currently is being looked into? We fixed the AI stuff, which was great.
Yeah, that got overlooked a lot in that patch. It was just in the bug fixes section.
Well, because it's a bug fix. Yeah.
Yes, but
Can we go into more detail?
So there was a long time there were some issues with AIs being out of sync.
The teleporting.
The teleporting and all these kind of things, and we did some tests
Super
with the
Jeffs.
Yes, and with the focus group and with the council group that we have, and we could pretty much confirm that almost all of the cases are gone by now.
No.
However, if they still happen, then we didn't hear about them. So, seems to be all right in that sense. And the other thing that we're still like trying to figure out, because we did change something with when it comes to the spawns, and there's still some players that have issues with like spawning very close to one another. However, it is drastically reduced. And we still need to figure out, okay, like what can we actually like still tune there to make that even better and more smooth. Another thing that we got that got a lot of praise is the adjustments to Bright Sands and to the matchmaking change that we recently did. That was very great to see that we got a lot of positive comments and feedback on Reddit, for example, with a whole lot of threads that talked about how cool that is.
And we'll likely continue to tune it. I think there's still plans to see how it's doing and tune it going forward.
Yeah.
And need more data.
As I see the question right now about changing names, that's something that we also look into. However, we need to properly figure out how we do that. Funny enough, having worked on some games that offered that was something that you bought on the website. Because it was like a manual service that you paid for, and you got a token in your inventory, and then a community manager or support agent manually changed it and then removed the token afterwards. However, not saying that it's the way that we're going to do it, but
I've hated that in games.
we try to look into ways that you can change your name maybe once a season or something like this.
Someone asked about jumping and shooting. I don't know if we have any active plans for that, but it's just something I've been hearing about lately. Just to, being too accurate when you're jumping around like a maniac.
Yeah.
We had a handful of changes in that regard that were not perceived very well as we tried them.
Yeah.
So it's something that we're going to revisit at some point. However, it's nothing that we're currently right now working on.
No.
Of course, we also recently issued the patch with the matchmaking changes, right? So we're no longer looking at previous extraction value. What is the matchmaking based on now? Remind me.
KD, like PvP KD.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not gear value, KD, what kills you get versus deaths. That.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's been so far quite a bit better. A lot of players seem happy with it, and it doesn't seem as easily cheesable. We had a lot of players who were abusing the previous system to try to lower their MMRs.
Of course, I think that was the biggest complaint that I used to see, was people tanking their MMR deliberately.
And when it comes to overall movement changes, I don't think that we do any adjustments or have any adjustments planned for now. And there was another part of that question that I just read, but I forgot about it. But yeah.
And someone said, does KD include creature or other deaths?
No,
it's
only
just PvP.
PvP.
Yep. Because we knew that if we didn't do that, you guys would just sit there and kill yourselves for 3 hours straight.
Yeah.
So
okay, so a few people are spamming, including Carnivore. Hey Carnivore, how you doing? Vivid Brute when?
Yeah,
I'm
seen that.
assuming Vivid is a skin that we
Well,
should
it's
be doing.
something that they can ask Ness later.
Of course,
Yeah.
that's exactly what
Bug
we're
Ness about that because
Exactly.
we don't know.
Bug Ness
Later
about
on,
that.
we'll have the queen of assets with us, and you can ask directly when the Vivid Brute will come.
Cool.
Guns in general should be harder to obtain, said someone in chat. Yes, I agree.
And we're going to talk about that later.
I think so.
Or
Maybe.
the dev video.
Spoilers.
We'll touch on it. We'll touch on it. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think there will be some interesting news bits for all of you later. Just bear with us. I mean, you need to stick with us anyhow for the Twitch drop. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're stuck here, so you might as well put up with us.
Yeah.
definitely.
It's like I suppose as a disclaimer, some of the stuff we say is canon. You definitely get codes. Some of it we're just speculating.
Yeah. High roller bright sands buy in and have minimum gear requirements. That's something that I would have loved to see already. Basically, you have gear that you put in as your like entrance fee to actually like go into like another layer of the maps basically, and then get another currency out of it, like a special currency that you can only farm in these scenarios. And when you get out of there, your gear is gone anyhow. Only the special currency remains. That would be pretty fun.
Yeah, kind of like a wager.
Salute.
Not a word we should use for it.
Someone asked dungeons. That I actually don't know the answer to. Do we have more?
Not planned for now.
Do you love me some dungeons?
Yes. Regarding the name change, that as mentioned, like it's something we're looking into. However, it has not a high priority for us right now, because I saw the question pop up again.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, and yeah, when it comes to like the high tier gear, I think there will be some pretty substantial changes coming in the next season to how economy works. So yeah, stay tuned for that.
That's already been mentioned in the dev report, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
live, so that is
Yeah,
fine.
but I think Days, our creative director, has some more info on that, right? Later.
Yeah, he'll be giving us a brief update.
Yeah, a
later.
brief update. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's not a long one because
More.
he touches on a few things. I think he's already broken, so he's with us for virtually. He was with video recording.
Yeah. He
It is good to
records a
see
small
you
video to
again,
say hi to all of you.
Prospector.
Yeah, high and end of the year.
Will you guys bring the blue
Yeah,
man
see
back?
you.
Currently not planned.
I did see someone ask about when will OC not weigh anything. I think OC and scripts have some. We're hoping to change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we
Yeah.
from our side, from community team, we're something that we request every now and then. However, there's like more important things that need to be worked on. But for us, it's always like, please make it another currency, like convert OC automatically to currency and have scripts like as another currency in the bar that
And that's
also
something we've
automatically
talked about.
converts. Yeah, I know. I think we also talked about it in the last stream, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's a common one.
Yeah.
CX Curio asking about ping. That's probably one for you, Toast, about like
Ping restrictions?
yeah, no player hopping with VPN when, I believe was the format of the question.
That would be a bit harder. But we're paying attention to the ping restriction system, and we're probably going to tune it a bit more to be a bit more strict, especially in certain regions that are having issues with a lot of region hopping. I don't have an ETA on that yet, but we're taking a look at it, and we're planning on tuning it more. Yeah, and I see a few questions about weapons and weapon inspects, and yeah, that's coming. We've actually teased it in the development channel on the Discord.
Yeah, we also posted it on social media.
Yeah.
So something that you can take a look at already. When it comes to VPN, and I think because the big question was like if hopping around regions is bannable, it's like, no, it's not a bannable offense, and using a VPN per se is also not a bannable offense. It's really what we want to do is really just like we want to tune the ping check that we have more aggressively to also improve the quality of your gameplay in that sense, right? Because if you have like if you play with someone who has like a similar ping than you, the game just feels much better compared when you play with someone, for example, with a 350 ping, which is not the case because the ping values are already tuned much lower than that. However, we checked the data that we have on that, and we saw, oh, we can actually tune it even lower to make it even better.
Yep, that's something we'll tune over time.
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
don't want teleporting AI. We don't want teleporting players either.
Yes.
Exactly.
When will there be an unstuck button? I don't think there will.
Same. Yeah, I don't think there will be one.
Yeah, that'd probably get abused in combat, right?
Well, if you would
find a way.
configure it, for example, that you cannot use it in combat situations,
Yeah.
but like the automatic unstuck feature does work. Sort of, yeah. However, like I think the best case scenario is simply there won't be stuck spots anymore, and that's something, for example, that Tsuji is working on a ton, for example, that I know of, because he's often talking to the council group or the focus test group when they throw stuff at Tsuji, and he's just like, more stuff to fix, and then he quickly fixes them, puts them in the build, and it's always listed in the patch notes as like map fixes in that sense, right? Because it either is stuck spots or out of bounds spots, and there's not a single patch where stuff like that is not fixed, right? So,
Yeah, there's a lot of fixes going on every patch for that.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a little part of me that kind of smiles a little whenever someone finds like a stuck spot or a new way to get somewhere they shouldn't. And just for a moment, I see Tsuji's face in my head. It's like,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Or he'll fix a spot and then people will find some new, like, super broken way to get to the same spot.
Yep.
You can just picture him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's hard worker. Will there be more openings for the focus test group? That's definitely something we can talk on, because testing is going to change, right, Flo?
Testing is going to change, yeah. So it might be that we look maybe for a handful more players for the focus test group. For the council group, so far at the moment, not. So that's like a very like small group of players. I think it's 7, right? Yeah, 7 at the moment.
Yes.
That we collaborate on a lot of different things, like running certain ideas through them and all these kind of things. Same to another extent with the council group, but the council group is also participating in certain playtests that we do and so on and so on. However, we are also working on a public test server.
Yeah. It's exciting.
Yes, super exciting.
Super.
And
And to give more insights, because we always like to communicate very open with you folks, as you know, it's like what we're going to do or what we plan to do, which sometimes might not be the case, but that's how we want to do it. Is basically we want to run a test with the focus group. Then we want to check if everything's fine, put it on the public test server, let everyone run crazy, and then we check what we need to fix, then run that through the focus group again, and then put it live.
Absolutely.
Yes.
yeah, we're hoping just in general to do more testing, more public testing.
Yeah. And then I saw, for example, the question as well, like what we think about pings.
Just in general?
Yeah,
Very topic.
I mean, I know that there are some explorations going on
Yeah.
to check what can be brought back in that way, and there is a cool idea that's floating around, but nothing that I can really talk about.
The worst.
어이,
And
안 주무시고 이 시간에
I just
어쩐
realized
일로?
about the pinging
No,
off.
not the pinging in the game.
Yeah, I thought.
not
Yeah.
but
That idea
어쩐
was very, very
일이에요?
cool. It got my thumbs
왜
up
안 자요?
as well.
I hope we can bring something like that back because it's just a nice quality of life. It's
Yeah.
getting abused a little bit too much in its previous.
Yeah, because it was also bugged a bit, right? So.
아, 왜 안 자요? 이 사람들?
probably getting towards the end of our
이 사람들 왜 안 자지?
We'll be swapping toast out for
새벽 3시
Rumble.
반인데 왜 안 자요?
Mando earlier.
I'll be
But yeah, I'm just doxing Rumble out.
이게 무슨 페스티벌이야?
Yeah, I'm doxing everyone. just
Well,
everyone.
찐따 3명 나와서
I mean,
제가 계속
for
듣고
me, it's really,
있거든요.
So far, I'm safe.
It's pretty easy also, I guess.
뭐 제가 뭐 100% 해석은 못해도 대충 그래도 좀
No, that's actually no.
그냥 찐따 3명이 나와가지고 찐따라고 표현해서 죄송합니다.
there, but like for example me, you
찐따
can
3명이서 그냥
be either with like Feralus or if you just look for Jaeger and community lead,
뭐 되게
you find that.
아니 됐어요. 그냥 얘기하지 말자.
I don't think so.
Well, I mean, now we have you.
자부심 갖지 말라 그랬잖아 전에.
Well,
아이
my
왜
face
그러는
is-
거야?
My face has been leaked. I don't know if
Yeah.
If anyone knows my name, say it in chat.
And I already see Rumble preparing.
자 이거
to
받으셨어요
hop on
이거?
stream.
But before
아
we
총을
change
팔아갖고 제가
it,
없네.
let's just recap one more time about the Frosty
그 뭐야
Frontier
코드 아마 날라왔을 거예요
Holiday
코드.
Monster Bash 2022.
상점에 코드 교환 여기다가 넣으시면
I'm gonna be
뭐
recapping
주긴
it later,
주더라.
so you give me those lines right now, Flo. That'd be great.
이거
Put
토큰이랑
him on the spot.
The lines right now. So, community challenge. Community works together. Community needs to kill as many monsters as possible. However, they have a certain goal. For example, for Striders, it's 3 million that they need to kill in 2 weeks. Rewards will be
메일로
sent out
날라와요
in January.
메일로.
And it's a Rattler Gingerbread
그거
Charm and a weapon
커뮤니티
skin that looks
거기
like a
가입하셨어요? 메일
Yeah.
메일 링?
Do we have a smaller milestone for the gingerbread time? Or is
Yes,
it
yes,
all
yes,
in-
yes. No. So basically, if you
계정
want to
메일
tweet
한번
only half
확인해
of
보세요.
it or not
안
the full
날라오셨으면 제가
thing,
코드 하나
then you just
드릴게.
get the gingerbread.
어차피 코드 2개가
And if you
남습니다.
achieve
2개를
everything,
같이 줘요.
Then you also get the weapon coating. However, I believe in your power.
Yeah, I think you guys can do it. Some people are very intimidated by it, but I think it's very doable. We made it pretty easy for you the first time around. We might make it harder in the future.
And when it comes to the progression of the event, there is no in-game tracker. However, I promise to give you some updates over the course of the holiday season when we are not in the office.
Yeah. Thank you, Flo. So we are going to change out Flo and Toast at the Ferralis and Toast at the moment and bring in Rumble.
No, he's staying. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Ferralis is staying. Ferralis will be right back. But,
Yes, because I'm lazy.
Toast will also be back very soon. So
Yeah.
let's not even bother to say goodbye. You're probably just going to go sit in the corner and we'll talk about you like we have been now.
Yeah, I'll make faces and see if I can get you guys to laugh.
So yeah, and if you use the code FrostyFest, !FrostyFest, you can find all of the information about the competition now. The Frosty Frontier Fest Holiday Monster Bash 2022. You can find it there. I see people putting the link in already, and we tested while we were live that link worked. So yeah, so Mando will be joining us shortly. In the meantime, I want to talk to you about sales. We have several sales on right now.
이거 뭐 에드버키 전용 코팅이라서
We have all of the starter packs.
에드버킷을 안 쓰니까.
Prime time bundle, currently at 25% discount. So you can find those in game through the
귀여워요?
what is it? It's like store
부족 안 된다며요.
bundles tab. I'm pretty sure. I think there's also an image.
이거 커뮤니티 챌린저 봤어요?
Showed you as well. I bought them full price. Well, thank you for your support. We appreciate you. The sales will be running until the 5th of January. If you were on Epic, they've actually already been open since the 15th. But Steam has just started.
안 사요 안 사.
So do go and check
그지 같은
all of
놈들아.
those out. And of course, as always, make sure you're checking out our socials.
이거 봤어 이거?
There are also commands for these in the chat. We have Twitter, Reddit, and Discord being the main ones.
저도 삭제를
So, yeah,
제가 어느
you can
순간부터
find easily using those commands.
어느 순간부터 뭔가 좀
Today we are not just streaming
아주 좀 바뀌었네.
YouTube. Hello.
약간 좀 달라졌네라고 느껴서
joining us.
느낌이 온 순간이 있을 겁니다. 그 순간부터 저는 지금
Second stream that we've managed to do the cross stream. So yeah. I see my colleagues.
제가 전에 농담 삼아 말씀을 드린 건데 지금 많이 없죠.
Or Rumble.
제가 이 게임 망하면 저도 망한다고. 제가 사실 진짜 망했습니다. 제가 지금 실제로 망했어요.
Head goes nuts, by the way.
I was there.
좀 심각한데 어찌됐든
But I can also already tell
이
that
시즌 마무리까지는 져야 되니까
So,
꾸역꾸역 달고
Rumble
있는데
will strip on stream.
it's a surprise if they reach the community goal.
자 이거 보셨어요? 이거 300만 마리.
There's a video out there. Let me call
이거
it.
잘 나가는 게임에서나 이거 하는 거 아니야?
So Rumble, for those who don't know you.
뭐 몬스터 헌터나 이런 거에서
Yeah, so whenever I'm not making
자 18,000마리 크러셔 잡으려면은 이거 계산했죠. 동접 1,500명 잡고
This one.
oh,
자 18,000마리 크러셔를 아이씨
the stuff you do on the planet essentially, like the mining, the evac, the storm, all of those shenanigans.
자 18,000마리
And also
동접이 1500명이다. 동접 1500명이 동시에 게임을 하진 않잖아요. 근데 그냥 1500명 잡아요. 자, 구당 12마리를 잡아야 돼요. 크러셔를. 언제까지? 1월 5일까지. 1월 5일까지 이거 챌린지인데. 자, 크러셔가 폴에 맥시멈 몇 마리 나오냐? 5마리 나오나요? 석호에 하나, 올라가다가 하나, 연못에 하나, 3개, 스켈레톤에 하나, 저 위에 하나, 6마리 나오네. 자, 두당 12마리씩을 잡아야 됩니다. 자, 나머지는 다 2배씩이고. 하하하. 야, 이거 하면은 이런 거 준대요. 1월 5일까지요. 이벤트 기간 동안 업데이트를 제공할 거고, 이거 하는 동안에 집계할 거고, 여러분이 잘하고 있는지 혹은 속도를 높여야 하는지 확인할 수 있대요. 저는 솔직히 다른 거 진짜 다 그냥 일단 제껴놓고 이거부터 지금 말이 안 됩니다. 1500명. 제가 그렇게 시간을 발라왔 그냥 들여왔던 게임이 이렇게 망해버렸다는 거에 대해서 저는 되게 속상하고요. 좀
And I think it's always interesting for the chat, you know, when someone like you sits here, that's
좀
actually
배신감 느낀다고 해야
not
되나?
part of the community team, but really is working on the game.
그래도
Yeah, I
기다려는
know.
보는데 이거 답이 안 나와요 사실. 이 뭐 하는 거냐고 3명이서 저러 나와가지고.
As I saw it in the chat popping up some time now, Epic fix.
니네 버그 지금 있는 건 알고 있냐?
What the Epic fix is.
이런저런 버그 지금 심각한 버그 알고는 있어?
Players are also part of the shielded matchmaking. Toast is nodding. So
일부러 디코에다 안 남겨놨어. 그거 알고 있는지 없는지 한번 끝까지 본다. 언제 고쳐지는지 한번 보자.
don't have a trusted status like Steam has. So Steam accounts can be trusted, but Epic Play as an Epic Game Store doesn't have that system. But yes, they can also be part of the shielded.
아니 뭐 돈 많이 벌었나 보죠. 동접이랑 오럼 구매 저기랑은 크게 막 비례하지는 않으니까
Nice.
오름을 많이 갖다 팔았나 보죠. 여튼 속상합니다. 저는 망해버렸어요. 이거 켜놔도 이제 10명도 안 와요. 이거 게임 이거 하루 종일 켜놔도 10명도 안 온다고. 하하. 뭐 제가 이제 말 안 하고 해서 그런 걸 수도 있긴 한데 어찌됐든 지금 뭐 이거 안 하죠. 누가 이거 하던 사람들마저 다 접는데.
Oh, that's nothing yet. However,
진짜 딱 사기당한 느낌 그런 느낌이 드네요. 제가 예전에 사기 한번 당해봤거든. 벙찐다고 하죠. 벙찐다는 느낌을. 야 그냥 내려가라니 안 볼랬나. 2시간 동안 켜놓고 드랍스나 받으세요. 정글이나 좀 돌다 잘납니다. 다들 재밌는 거 다른 거 할만한 거 찾으셨으면 다행이네요. 부럽기도 하고요. 아 머리 아프네. 감기 걸려가지고. 감기 조심하세요. 아 머리가 너무 아파. 컴퓨터를 바꿨어요? 드디어 메딕 스테이션 구매하셨나? 그래 바꿀 때 됐었어. 그때 코드 뚜껑이 너무 너무 늦게 열리더라. 근데 컴퓨터 바꾸는 시기가 조금 애매하네. 지금 가장 바꾸면 안 되는 시기인데 뭘로 바꾸셨을까? 지금 바꾸기 가장 안 좋은 시기인데. 보내줘. 이것도 있네. 빨리 만나서 빨리 해결을 보자. 아니 왜 앉아요 다들. 왜 잠을 안 자요? 장비를 이렇게 끼고 있길래 아까 타리스런 하다 말았구나 이래가지고 아까는 왔어요. 근데 안 내려올 거예요 아마 애들. 아까도 안 내려와서 그냥 올라갔거든요. 사람이 없어요 사람이. 자, 스크래퍼 들고 내려오네요. 내려올려나 보네. 아, 스크래퍼 맛 없는데. 다 쐈냐? 아휴. 미신 하나 가져갈까? 아, 머리가 깨질 것 같네. 감기 조심하세요. 아씨, 감기가 맞아 근데 이거? 맞겠지. 감기들 조심하십시오. 머리가 너무 아파. 아, 너무 시끄럽네. 저거 어그로범이 벗어나 볼까? 또 내려온다. 방금 켰는데요? 머리 아파서 지금 잠을 못 자요. 누워있질 못해요. 머리가 빙빙 돌아갔고. 오죽했으면 이거 켰겠어요. 머리 깨질 것 같아가지고. 약 아스피린 먹었죠. 아스피린. 이번엔 멜스트롬 내려옵니다. 아, 시끄러워 죽겠네. 야, 어그로 죽었잖아. 죽었으면 가야 될 거 아니야. 어딨어. 미쳐버리겠네 정말. 야, 살려고 밥을 그 머리 아프고 막 몸살 기운에 막 눈 감긴 상태에서 밥을 겁나 먹었어요. 하루 종일 밥 먹고 자고 밥 먹고 자고. 아 근데 안 나. 근육통은 사라졌는데 몸살기는 아 머리가 너무 아파. 야 아무나 내려와라. 밥을 하루에 막 6개씩 먹었어요 지금. 이틀간 지금 12끼는 먹은 것 같은데. 배고프면 먹고 배고프면 먹고 배 안 고파도 먹고 먹고 죽으려고. 예, 하는 얘기들 영양가 있는 얘기가 있을까 모르겠다. 제 드랍스 때문에 켜놓은 거긴 한데 아니, 당장 버그도 지금 못 잡는데 돈 잡담 버그 뭐 돈 많이 버셨나봐 들. 아주 여유가 있어. 다리 꼬고 앉아가지고 그냥 돈 많이 벌었나봐요. 모르죠. 그 중국 애들이 아이 나 비실내 계정이네. 실내 계정 만들어야지. 그리고 오름을 사줬을지 어떻게 알아. 10명만 사줘도 50만원이고 5만원짜리 100명만 사줘도 500만원 동접 1500이니까 1500 1000명이면은 5천만원 얼마 안되는데 빨리 내려오라고. 탕탕거리지 말고. 근데 이거 스팀에서 수수 빼가잖아. 30%인가 40% 떼가잖아요. 많이 못 벌었을 것 같은데. 동접 4만 찍었을 때 그 인원이 다 샀다고 해도 얼마야? 평균 한 3만원짜리 사줬다고 치고 3, 4, 10, 12억인가? 자, 안 내려옵니다 요즘에. 안 내려와요. 이거 누가 주조 요즘 누가 해? 아무도 안 해요. 기형을 캔다? 유럽은 해요? 유럽은 왜 하는 거예요? 유럽으로 그냥 다 몰린 건가? 아이 핑 좋은 저기 놔두고. 자, 내려와 빨리 내려와. 아 유럽 형들 너무 잘하잖아요. 인간적으로 핵인지 아닌지도 모르겠다니까. 정도껏 잘해야지. 근데 아까 잠깐 갔어요. 저기 정글런 할 때 잠깐 갔는데 많긴 많더라. 한 명 잡았는데 그러니까 존버가 있어가지고 걔 때린다고 들어갔거든요. 근데 다른 애가 또 난입해가지고 걔 잡고 나니까 존버가 그때 나와가지고 아씨 기분 나쁘게 죽어가지고 유럽 안 안 가잖아. 내려 이쪽으로 내려온다. 뭐야? 어? 누가 뭐 맞고 내려오는데? 누가 뭘 맞았어? 세탁원이 있네. 야, 니네 빨리 와야 돼. 내려온다. 아, 이제 세탁원도 이제 안 갖고 싶어. 안 따고 싶어. 내려오라 그래요. 야, 빨리 내려와야 돼, 친구야. 시간 4분 30초밖에 없다. 이번엔 안 내려올 거야? 죽었어? 죽은 거 아니야? 으아, 아까 좀 세게 맞았거든요. 야, AI를 넣어줘라, AI. 장비 랜덤으로 입고 AI를 넣어줘. 한숨 잠깐 이거 켜놓고 6시간 정도면은 없어지잖아요. 이거 세션 날라가잖아.
the areas which are currently still like behind doors that have never been opened like
다리 풀라고 건방지게 자꾸 다리 꼬지 말고 왜 그러는 거야?
Don't know. I
너
think I
뭐야
have
토스트에서 바뀌었네?
a long time ago. I don't know.
토스트 형 아까 되게 소심해 보이던데 말도 되게 조그맣게 하고
To
왜소해가지고
wasn't done to make it at least mysterious.
Yeah, and I think there was also the part that was still from the quest from the old version of the game that is also like walled up with a door, where players often send a screenshot like, "What's behind the door?" You don't want to know. It's like destroying Fortuna.
Yeah, I think sometimes game design is just about creating the right questions in the player's mind.
And the one thing that always yes, exactly, because what I always love to see, and what happened for quite some time, is basically players making their own theories about those things, and this is like one of the coolest things that can happen, because no matter what, if there's cool stuff in Discord, on social media, whatever, we always
시끄러워요. 죽었나 본데? 야이씨 안 보여. 죽은 거 같은데? 이거 어그로가 끌려 있는데. 세탁은 죽어 있으면 레전드인데 이거. 어디서 떨어진 거 아닐까? 먹어봤자 셔터건이라 됐어요. 저거 먹으려다가 뭔 사고가 날지도 몰라. 초창기 땐 재밌었는데. 나 가져가자. 여 무슨 얘기하냐?
Like, okay, now that all the ideas are out of the way, how do we actually make this
Yeah.
feasible within the time frame?
Yeah.
Are you all done? Can we?
You know, that's
아이,
that's the good
뭐가
about
그렇게
working in
재밌어?
communities where it's
나도-
like
나도 좀
throwing
껴줘.
stuff at the wall. It's like, yeah, look how cool that is.
Yeah,
Yes,
someone needs to
but
make this.
Yeah, it's like I need, like, the designers and the coders need to actually build this so
Yeah.
easy. I'm excited about this feature.
yeah,
But in
it's
saying that,
really cool.
we do see you a lot actually in the community rumble, like asking questions in the suggestions tabs and stuff. I've seen you at least in a couple of places, so we do listen
Mostly
to that
Twitch
stuff.
chats, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Twitch chats, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
야,
the cool thing
뭐-
about that
뭐
is Rumble
받았대요,
is
보자,
pretty
저거.
loved by the community just
부적-
because
부적이냐,
the way
저거냐.
Rumble is. Clip that, please. No, I mean like the way you interact with people is very like honest and open, and this is like super appreciated by community and players, right? It's like that's pretty much one of our strengths, I think. That we and we saw that in chat already today. A lot of times mentioned is like, oh, we folks are such a cool team in that sense, just because we communicate so much with players. We're so open with things. We admit when we screw things up, which is also like a good thing, because it's not we don't do it just because like we have to say it, because we do it because we mean it.
Although I agree, but once or twice I've done it where someone had given me feedback in such a toxic and non-usable way in a Twitch chat somewhere that I answered with like corporate speech. It's fucking hilarious. Just being like, we've received your complaint and we'll noted.
아 기분이 좋나봐.
Someone
괜찮나봐
being in a Twitch chat just
수익이.
like, your game sucks, and you're like, we've received your complaint.
괜찮은가 본데?
Well, yeah.
Note it down.
뭐 잘 되나봐요.
This is
지금
what I
체감이
should be.
완전 다른가 본데 저희하고.
No, but this is also why I appreciate you so much.
보기 좋네.
Station is mentioned, and I think that's also something that we're gonna tackle for season 3, because that was mentioned in the video from Dan as well, in the update video. So
True.
some changes to the station, I think, to make it a bit more
Cool.
mood,
I think the
cool, easier to use, right? If I remember correctly.
So I have nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
But I don't work on that at all. But from what I gather, it's going to be two things. One is like some gameplay feedback that we've received is like it's annoying to run between the faction HQs and blah blah blah. And another thing is just improving the mood of
Yeah.
the station to make it a little bit more fitting with just the overall mood of the game, like,
Yeah.
and also make it feel more alive, because I do think that the station is quite empty.
Mm.
It's empty. And since we have all the quick functionality on the tab menu, people just stand around like mannequins. Sometimes it's a bit creepy, I'm not
When
gonna lie.
you think about it, it's probably one of the parts of the game that's changed the least from like first beta all the way
It's
through.
not crucial, that's
Like
the thing.
yeah, like the maps changed because we're like, oh, the movement's changed a little bit. We modified the aiming in the air or whatever. We need to.
Yeah, one of the things that for me was always the things like, I would love to have a quick loadout button, right? So last loadout that I had, quick purchase, and being able to visit the faction leaders just by the menu. It's like, it takes so much time, and I can get down to Fortuna much faster.
See, I'm one of them people that walks everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in for the immersion between things. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I could drop in
We
20
just-
seconds.
We
but
just need those airport flat escalators. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Things that you just
travelated.
Yes.
Yeah.
this
Fun fact: I used to build stuff for those. That was one of my first jobs.
such a weird person.
Yeah,
Everything we talk about, he's like, yeah, I used to do that for a living.
it's true. Yeah.
Let us drink in the bar like Deep Rock Galactic.
Yes, yes. With like,
And immediately we bump up the H rating.
yeah, no, like, you can shoot people's face off, but drinking a beer at the space bar is.
Hello, Australia.
So we're probably getting towards the end of the segment. I know that Rumble has a date. We
So
need
first
to-
you dox me.
Oh, that's why you wear the Santa.
Yeah, that's why. That's what the date is. Actually, just never
A bag of presents.
No. No.
So, yeah, we're going to come away, and next up, we will be talking about the creator program. But before we do, let's take a moment to go through to go through, first of all, the event we have running at the moment, the Frosty Frontier Fest 2022 Holiday Monster Bash, where
그래요.
the community has been set challenges.
알았어, 몬스터
to,
잡아줄게. 몬스터를 많이 잡아야 된다. 자, 1600발 들고 왔어요. 몇 발이나 쏠 수 있을까? 자, 가면서 보이는 거 다 잡을 겁니다. 사람이 있었네. 군비삼 안 먹었어 왜? 부자야? 어디가? 시키들을 뭐 있는 것 같은데 그냥 갈 거야. 야, 씨, 탄을 너무 많이 들고. 오세요. 잃을 거 없으니까 소리 내지 마시고 그냥 오세요. 아, 키 안 갖고 왔네. 아, 키를 안 갖고 왔어. 아, 뭔가 이상하더라. 키 다 넣어놓고 왔어요. 스트라이더는 안 오면 안 되냐? 아, 번거롭게 하네 또. 자, 골판 어딨죠? 골판 내놓으세요. 어디 갔어? 골판. 어디서 죽었냐? 자, 이래서 무기가 좋아야 돼. 못 잡으려면 무기 좋아야 돼. 탄을 몇 발을 쓰는 거야 지금? 안 먹어. 어딨어? 자, 소음기 달고 쏴볼까? 아! 너무 빨리 쏘는 거 아니에요? 뭐? 아. 어딨어? 아, 나 여기가 야, 공짜피 튀어피다 공짜피. 공짜피 어디 갔지? 야, 꼬맹이 어디 있어? 아, 나 진짜. 야, 왜 한 대? 어? 그래 오늘 왜 이래? 약도 없구만. 아, 키 안 들고 와가지고 몇 번이나 놓치는 거야. 없어. 그만 따라와봐. 약이 없다고. 꼈어? 근데 열은 건지 안 열은 건지 열어보기 전까지 알 수가 없어요. 망할 버거 때문에 이거. 아, 10개를 채우고 싶은데. 먹어야겠네. 야, 애들 떨어집니다 입구에. 야, 파밍 많이 해놨다. 얼마 치지? 4만원. 5, 6만원 될 것 같은데. 한이 없네. 아 머리야. 아직도 하고 있나? 벌써 2시간 됐어?
Definitely also something that's probably not going to be in season 3.
Okay, sorry for the segue.
No, beautiful.
How can people spend money?
Make a line point. So at break time, so we talked about the discounts and bundles, but we also have in-game shop special offers, where you can purchase via our bunch of cool vanity stuff. Just before you go in, you're gonna see like the remaining offers for like 3 weeks for the length of the, I guess, the campaign, right? In general. And for that, we have like 4 awesome new, maybe like Christmassy and wintry content. But also, we will be offering again some of the old, like season 1 and like a little bit older characters with some discounts. And besides that, every daily offer has a discount to a certain amount. I don't remember what's the highest, but like, just go check it out. All the things that you've been loving, keep buying. I've been checking the numbers, what's liked the most, so I'm just bringing them back with some discounts. And thanks for if you got them like for full price, but for the other ones, they're on discount now. Go check it out. That's how you can spend money, basically.
Yeah, like we were just talking in the last group with no, not even the last one, but with Rumble and Alice about like when we're throwing ideas at the wall, and like I'm just gonna do that to you right now. What about like wish listing stuff? You see something you want and it's full price. Wish listing.
Oh, that would be cool actually.
It would be cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bribe to me, don't know? Like
Yeah.
how many wish lists we would put on
10%,
discount.
25%. That's what I just thought that. That's what I do with my Steam list. I'm like following about 200 games.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually saw a question from our mod Frog. What do you think is the best selling skin right now?
Oh, it's been, I think, prestige skins. Like the golden
Oh,
ones.
yeah, we have a few in the Fortuna Pass, right?
We have one of them in the, like for one gun, I can't remember exactly for which one, but the rest we also offered in the special offers on an in-game shop.
Luxury skins is what people are
Yeah,
saying.
exactly, luxury one.
Luxury ones, yeah. I even I bought
See,
some
I'm
of those. I bought
remembering
some of
only.
those,
You remember the
like
internal
things.
names, yeah.
Nothing.
That makes sense. They're golden and fancy, yeah.
People are also asking about player quarters upgrades. Are they something that we're looking at doing?
You mean cosmetic player quarters?
Cosmetic
Yeah.
upgrades, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Are
the
we
point I
leaking?
wanted
I don't think
to.
we've told anything about
We
that
haven't
today.
said anything about that, yeah.
No, we haven't said. It's also like I'm not leaking anything at the moment. It's also mainly ideas, state, I would say. Like
Okay.
I also heard from you guys talking like pickaxes and like backpack skins, consumable skins. Like you can go like crazy with anything that we have in the game, but also it would be really cool to have some like customization in this station as well. So that like also maybe like I was thinking the other day we were talking with the animation lead. Wouldn't it be cool to just like you have like I don't know some sort of scooter or something that you can go through to faction, which would be also fast and cute.
Little
Like
segways.
yeah, exactly. Yes, and one of the ideas is obviously for players to be able to customize their player quarters. But that's something that deeply wanted also by the team itself. But it's not in the foreseeable future. We're just trying to having discussions and trying to figure out when we can land it.
Yeah.
Such feature.
I know I can see a comment there that kind of relates to a broader topic. Is someone asking about if there's any rewards or recognition for like getting 100% quarters, upgrades, or faction levels for season 1 or season 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which kind of
Like
ties
end
in.
of season rewards, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have anything like that planned?
Yeah, we've been like, I think that was one of the things that we were looking towards the season 1 event.
만족하고 있을까?
We didn't get to like spend so much time on the ideation stage or everything, but this
잘했다고
time we've been
생각하고
having a lot of
있을까?
discussions with game design and like, for example, one thing again, we want to offer season end event rewards. That's one thing that we want to do again. Besides sales, I think we only had some sales for very cheap price. We had some skins offered, but this time they will be in the form of
자, 다 받으셨죠? 이거 2시간짜리.
Besides that, we're still talking about like just a season 2 reward in general, through which it will come to the players. I'm not sure. It's something to again discuss with the game design team. But
갑시다. 5시네.
and like it's a very limited time. It's a lot of
별 내용 없는 것 같고.
for like you heard how much it takes sometimes to put something into the game in terms
자,
of like a new
주무십시오.
mechanic, new content, and we're trying to
편안한
give
밤
with
되시고.
this also all winter.
놔주자. 잘 자요. 굿나잇.